Some of the details of this case have been so upsetting that the judge ordered TV cameras not to show the victim's family members in court. But during closing arguments, when prosecutors reminded the jury of those details, you could hear some sobs in the courtroom.
It was an idyllic relationship. They were in love, they've been married.
Prosecutor Craig Matheson painted a picture of the couple's life together.
But there was one problem with that idyllic lifestyle. There was a fatal mistake of geography, and that was the defendant.
Both sides agree this man, John Reed, ended the lives of Patrick Shunn and Monique Patnode, but they disagree as to how and why.
John Reed may not have gone up to Whitman Road intending to kill Monique Patnode. But their paths crossed and something really ugly happened.
John Reed took the stand Friday in his own defense to the 2016 killings of his neighbors, who he bitterly feuded with for years, claiming the couple confronted him with a gun.
When I see Patrick pulling his gun out of his holster, I'm thinking, are these the final moments of my life? And I thought, maybe if I could just make it to the woods, I could get away.
But using bloody shopping receipts and cell phone data showing each victim's physical movement, Matheson argued Patnode was killed hours before her husband.
This guy, after killing Patrick's wife, is lying in wait and shoots this man from behind. He doubled down.
Reed's attorney calls the state's case fluff.
The state has to rely on a voodoo science.
Phil Sales portrays Patnode as a litigious antagonist who sparked the deadly confrontation and cast doubt about the claim that Reed would wait around hours to kill the husband after the wife.
He's just going to wait around like Rambo in there and then come at the dude? I mean, what seems more outrageous here?
If the jury finds that the prosecutors did not meet the burden of proof for first-degree premeditated murder, they could still consider second-degree murder instead. At the Snohomish County Courthouse, Alyssa Hahn, King 5 News.